Let's talk some actual soccer news here. Speaking of Arsene Wenger, how surprised were you that he is deciding to stay on for 2 more years? Signs on for 2 more years.
It's weird because there were planes that flew over the stadium over the weekend when they lost to West Brom last week. One of them said Wenger out. Huge group of supporters from Arsenal do not want Arsene Wenger to stay at the club. And then straight after that, another plane flew over the stadium that said, "In Wenger we trust." So there's a huge divide right now at Arsenal. A lot of people like what he's done throughout his 21-year career. Obviously, far more successful in the early days when he had the great players like Thierry Henry and Patrick Vieira. But of late, it hasn't been the case at all. They've been consistent in finishing in the top four for 12 straight years. They've been consistent in also getting knocked out of the Champions League at the last 16 stage. It hasn't really been good enough, but you can understand why the owners want to keep him there, strangely enough, because it's a business. The American owners absolutely love the fact that Arsenal is a profitable company right now in the Premier League, and that's exactly what it is. Unfortunately, for the fans, they haven't seen the success on the pitch. And I would be more than confident in saying they're not going to see success on the pitch over the next 2 years as well, because we've seen consistent failures from Arsene Wenger to bring in the right players in the right position over the years. Centre midfield is an area that you would think centre back and centre midfield, maybe the most important positions on the field, given that they're the conductor of the orchestra. And yet you've got guys like Coquelin and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain playing against Arturo Vidal and Xabi Alonso in the Champions League. That's actually embarrassing.